This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Commodores will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Volunteers offense has the football first here today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Hands off to the left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for and a lot at stake for their seasons. And they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Quickly. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
And they will score. Touchdown, Vols. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
VAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Marshall. Pressure is coming. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw here. Gets right over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. And the Commodores will have to punt this one away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Pass interference. Offense.
And the huge gain is negated. The officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. end of the first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. The freshman brings him down quickly. The Commodores will come to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To the air, it's Marshall looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Now it's second down here. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach.
Deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 37 after that one big play. First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving a multiple conversion. On 1st downs, there's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw. It's Marshall. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pierce. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks an open space. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here comes the point after attempt. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking downfield. It's Marshall. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That completion sets up an important third down play. They get there on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. Pass is caught. Football comes out. Oh, scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Quarterback operating an empty set. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Running back with the football. Running through the tackle. He's got the first and still going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And the 8th play play on this drive coming up. To throw, it's Marshall. Bringing pressure. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Using his legs, it's Pierce. I tried to use the stiff arm there for the defense. Corrals him quickly. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Commodores will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. He hands it off from the gun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Stockton. Touchdown, Vols. They are pouring it on now.
How about that? This guy's been blocking all game. They finally give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and look what he does. That's a touchdown.
And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end. And they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Pierce. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, it's just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Signs the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Commodores move into the red zone. And the back gets the football. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Thrown quickly. To the right flat. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're not giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeps it himself.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Commodores line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6.
Let's go.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They make the extra point. Trail now 28-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
But Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Working clock with the ground game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Look out, room to run here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. It's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Marshall. Catch made on the right side. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Commodores will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.